What's good, y'all? It's your boy Six,
And this your boy Seven,
and
and
you're
you're
watching
watching
Seven's
Seven's
Palace.
Palace.
Perfect,
Perfect. See,
perfect,
that was smooth like it was before,
Perfect.
twin. Smooth like it was before. Welcome
Always.
to Seven Palace. Yeah. Before you were saying podcast.
Yeah, before. But I was always, tripping.
Oh
But
yeah,
it's okay. We got some stuff, but not we have some stuff. It's like our brains have been a little like all over the place lately, so it's kind of
yeah.
hard to think about stuff to talk about.
Dudes who are raining outside, shoot,
I'm not
make
gonna lie,
people
is it
tired.
just me or does rain make not only me but everybody sleepy?
I'm saying like, when it be raining, I be like, man, I know I'm finna get some good sleep, man, and I just end up falling
Nah,
asleep or
cause the
something.
day it was raining. Like even though we was supposed to like come up with stuff for the podcast, I I fell asleep.
Hey man, listen, I don't even blame y'all. Was tired, man.
But hey, how was your week, bro? How was your week?
With the rain, my week was pretty cool. 'Cause I like when it rains. When it rains, it's like, oh yeah,
It's at
cause
peace.
right, it's like it's peace. It's
It
peaceful when it
it
rains,
calms your mind.
right? Like it like it's like you ever had like a random sense of like joy and a feeling when it rains outside?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it feels like. And I was like, oh yeah, I like
Some
that for
people be
real.
getting scared of the rain
I
sometimes.
mean,
Not
yeah,
only that, but also thunder. I don't know how you get scared
that's
of
it.
that.
I mean, thunder is pretty normal. It helps me go to sleep too. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, that too. Thunder
Especially at
works that
nighttime,
too.
like when lightning hits at nighttime. Yeah, most
I don't
definitely.
even care about the fact that it's thundering outside. I'm slumped.
Man,
But you know what time it is? You know what time it is?
yes sir.
First segment. Interesting news.
We ain't said it together that song. I forgot. I ain't even gonna lie.
We were supposed to do
I
that.
forgot that we did that. I forgot that we did that last time.
Yeah, we did it last time, but that was like
That was
by
by accident,
coincidence.
right?
That was coincidence.
That was a coincidence.
But for our first segment, we got interesting news.
Yeah.
JoJo Siwa in this podcast that she was on. I believe. Hold on, let me go back to it. So JoJo Siwa was on a podcast. I believe it was called "Call Her Daddy" podcasting by the host Alex Cooper.
Mm-hmm.
So they were on the podcast. They were talking about the song she made or whatever. Cool. But throughout that entire time she was on the podcast, she was doing nothing but making fun of her.
Mm-hmm.
Like straight to her face. Like she was roasting her, talking about her, downgrading her, stuff like that. Like in front of her face as she was just sitting there. She was just laughing it off, cooling.
Mm.
In reality, I would have checked her because just
Oh
like,
yeah.
okay, it's cool. It does a change out of somebody, but that don't
Mhm.
mean straight up attack them for it.
Right.
So it's just like, as I see it, it's like personally, if she would have got up and started swinging on her, I wouldn't even blame her. I wouldn't because just like you basically just honestly, she has a lot of composure. A lot. She's better than me in many ways because
Mhm.
I myself I cannot take disrespect. I don't take it at all. Period.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like the fact she just sat through that whole podcast and was just laughing it off. Props to you. I'm not even gonna lie. Props to you, JoJo. Props to you.
I mean, see, that's understandable when it comes to stuff like that, and people actually having composure about being talked about and stuff like that about something that they actually care about.
Mhm.
Like when it comes to stuff like that, like say I was in that situation and I'm like they're talking bad about something that I did or I made or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'm not saying I could possibly, but like I'd rather not choose the side of I'm swinging on everybody, this and that, and third. I'm not. I wouldn't. I'm not. I
That's
wouldn't
true.
resort to violence because violence. I mean,
But I'm just saying, like, if this was like somebody else, then that'd probably be that kind of
oh,
resort.
but JoJo Siwa, she has a lot. Yeah, I'll give you that. She has a lot of composure. That's understandable because what they did to her was pretty disrespectful. Just talking about her.
It was, and I'm
I
sitting
mean,
here
but
like, why'd
but
you
at the
say
same
nothing?
time, it's kind of understandable just a little bit because of the song that she made and how people really don't like it for real. Because of like,
I mean, you
basically
can have
she
an
changed.
opinion on like a song or something. I get
Right.
that, but it's like the fact that you were being like talked about
Right.
in front of your face and you didn't do nothing.
And being attacked like that. I mean,
That's what I'm saying.
but some people might not want to resort to violence and stuff like.
I know. Trust me, I know
And
that.
like honestly, some people would just be like, okay, you said you have your personal opinion about it. Okay, that's about it.
I mean, I wouldn't have like resulted in violence, but it's more of I would more like check her, like, yo, chill out. We're not here for that. We're here for something else. Let's talk about something else. Like, let's move on. So it's just like the fact that she was able to like pull through and at least not say nothing like crazy back to her. That it was honestly can't say really say nothing to her. I can't be like talk bad about her, honestly. Honestly, even after your change, JoJo, I don't mind it, but it's just like you have my respect. I'm not even gonna lie. After that, you have my respect because I have no composure, especially being talked about like at all. I don't like it. As soon as I hear it, I address it immediately. I don't sit there and just sulk. Oh, she's talking crazy. Okay, cool. I'm not with that. I'm not with that. I don't take disrespect. If I respect you and I'm on your podcast and I'm just sitting here, just like casually talking to you, you're not gonna
Right.
sit there disrespect me like that
Right.
at all.
Because I feel that that's actually understandable. Because honestly, it's one thing. Because it's like at that point, it's bullying.
That's
For
exactly
real.
what she was
Like,
doing.
yeah, that's what it was. It was bullying, and it's
Yeah.
like to bully somebody about something they did. Okay, that's understandable. Have your personal opinion about something.
Yeah, I mean,
That's 100%
it's your
understandable.
personal
Right.
opinion.
That's
all
your
you.
personal opinion. But to bully and attack somebody, yes, that's not cool.
Yeah, and constantly try to like
Right.
press buttons and poke at
Right.
the bear. Yeah, you see,
At this point, you asking for something to
yeah,
happen.
you
at this point.
asking for something to happen, and it's just like that's why I gave like my respect to her because it's like not a lot of people have composure, especially when it comes to people being like being talked about.
Right.
So like, let's say somebody would like, let's say if I'm in Yoshi's, right, and somebody's
Mhm.
talking about you, the first thing on your mind is like, oh, okay, you talking crazy, I'm gonna let it slide once. Happens
Mhm.
again, I'm gonna say something.
Right.
So it's just like that may not apply to everybody. You know, I respect y'all too because I'll show y'all have a lot of composure too when it comes to like people talking about y'all. Trust me, my respect to y'all. But it's just like me personally, I don't like that. I don't like disrespect. If I'm respectful enough to come on your podcast and just say, "Oh, hi, hello, how are you?" This and this, and it's like you give me like full on disrespect and straight up trying to poke at me, nagging me, stuff like.
I feel you. That's understandable. That's 100% understandable. Honestly, it's like one thing. Say that I take time out of my day to actually come on your podcast, thinking everything's gonna be all cool, and you sitting there attacking me.
Mhm.
What you doing that for?
Exactly.
I wasted my time to come to your podcast just to get
Mhm.
talked about.
Mhm.
That's a waste of my time.
And it's just like, okay, cool. Everybody's making fun of her and how like her change or whatever. That's cool. It's understandable. Like
Mhm.
stuff like that'll happen. Like you make a change for yourself. Like oh, you cut your hair or you dye your hair,
Right.
or you basically have like some sort of like change in yourself,
Mhm.
like mentally, physically, stuff like that. So it's just like people can they like they're like oh sure you did good you should a little change I like the change, but some
Mhm.
other people can be like oh what do you want like what is this
Mhm.
like they're trying to like throw feedback like hate feedback.
Right.
So it's like either way, JoJo, mad respect because it's like normally me, I could never do it because I don't tolerate disrespect. If I give you
yeah.
respect, you better give me the same back. Because if you don't, there's a door. Simple. There's a door
There's
or
a
that
door.
block button. You got that
Man,
block
that
button.
block
Block
button.
party.
That block button always do wonders for you, man. Listen,
Block party in my city. Yeah.
Sometimes.
All right. Next,
yeah.
we have Harvard making an intelligent liquid.
Oh man.
So I dug some.
Wait, what?
Yeah. Harvard made some intelligent water, smart water per se.
What?
I'm not lying.
So they took the brand of Smart Water and made it real.
Technically, yeah. But
What?
from what I know is, hold on. It says Harvard researchers have created what they're characterizing as intelligent liquid, or more specific terms, programmable fluid with a unique structure that allows to radically alter its properties in an intriguing development for, I don't know how to say that, but field of metamaterials, basically. But it says while the substance may not literally be intelligent, it is remarkably responsive. As detailed in a new study published in a journal Nature, the fluid or the metafluid is designed to have programmable compressibility, optical behavior, and viscosity. In a first for metafluids, it can even transition between Newtonian and non-Newtonian states. No clue what that means because I'm not more of a science person.
That's
but
what
I will say is having some kind of intelligent water that have like responses to kind of stuff. That's actually kind of wicked.
Okay. I did research about that. I was talking about. So I feel you. Oh, okay. Well, honestly, that's one thing. Okay, that's one thing. If you make intelligent water for the sole purpose to possibly put it in power a machine like robots,
yeah, that's talking about putting it in like robots and stuff like that.
Oh yeah. See. Okay, that's understandable. That way you can put programming into the water, and it just like instead of trying to upload programming into a robot, you just fill it with water. Wait, what? Hold on, wait. Time out. I'm making sure.
You thinking a little too deep about it.
I probably am. I'm not gonna lie.
See, thing about that is, if you think about it, so putting actual like gas in a robot won't really help nothing. It's not really going to do nothing. But the fact that they actually came up with intelligent water and they can use it, like it's safe and it's environmental too. So it's just like we don't know what it's capable of yet. But I know one thing though. It may be able to do more than just one robot. It can do multiple, like all around. Like like all around scientists who work on like cyber stuff that can easily be made just by
that's
using that.
understandable. I feel you. Cause say that they do put this intelligent water into a robot, and that robot is like the project is a 100% success.
Like it's
That could
responsive.
that could actually be good for the community.
Yeah,
if
but
you think about it, but then at the same time, it's like we egging on AI and robots to like push past that path because we already got videos of robots doing insane stuff that humans already do, and now that this intelligent water's coming out, now it's like, oh, at this point we just because you know how most people like would say, oh, we're gonna have flying cars in the future, this and then the third.
Flying cars would be crazy.
Flying cars, robot assistants and stuff like that.
You got flying cars for real?
Well, guess we have flying cars.
I guess we got flying cars. I mean, it don't surprise me.
I mean, that doesn't surprise me. I mean, honestly, everybody talks about the future and how the future will be, and how will have flying cars and a bunch of technology and stuff like that. That's understandable. I mean, yeah, the future, like I said, people learn new things every single day. That's just that.
And it's like we got so many intelligent people.
Oh yeah, most definitely. And
props to y'all, because I'll be seeing this avatar car or motorcycle. I'm not even gonna lie. I want to cop that so bad. Like, if y'all seen the avatar car, my god, that car is fire.
Yeah,
I want to see how fast it goes. I ain't gonna lie. But what I will say is, the way technology is now, it'll further advance.
Oh yeah, technology is going to that.
And like not only just like flying cars or robots, but there might be just more stuff to it. Like we got either stuff for construction workers, like we got robots doing it instead of actual people, because you know how dangerous it can be. When like one person slip up, everything mess up.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just like, but and also, I don't want to talk about that. But it's fine though. I believe that in the future it's gonna be so fire. I ain't gonna lie.
I'm pretty sure because
it's gonna be better experience too.
Oh yeah, because seeing how our technology is evolving, like seeing how it's evolving, we could potentially have a lot of things in the future that people predict that we would have in the future. Yeah,
and it's like a lot of things. Like people even talk about it. Like they talk about like certain ideas with like new technology and stuff like that. And like they actually put it to the test, actually. Which honestly, scientists, I give y'all most credit. I can't figure that stuff out. I'm be real with y'all. I can never even write down a whole thing of math on the board for you to figure something out. I couldn't do it for you. I'm gonna be honest with you. The only thing I can possibly do for you is bring you materials. That's it. I'm not even gonna lie to you. But on to our next segment. This crazy world.
Yes, sir.
Messed it up, but it's okay.
Hey. I wasn't ready that time. I was kind of distracted. So let's talk about the mushroom cloud.
The what?
Yes. So apparently, there was a mushroom cloud spotted in Florida, and it was footage filmed over what beach was it? But no, it was the footage was filmed from a beach near Florida, and it went viral.
Okay.
And
you said it was a mushroom cloud?
It was a mushroom cloud, meaning like you know how explosions, explosive mushroom clouds, basically.
Oh.
Yeah. And so
wait, wasn't that the one where they was talking about like some type of stealth drone came over by or something?
Yeah. So apparently there was a stealth bomber that was flying around the area, basically.
Oh.
And people were saying, and like basically from what I know of, the government was trying to cover it up and make it seem like, oh, it's not that big of a deal.
Oh no, yeah. When somebody finds that video, y'all not covering that up. That's right. Explode everywhere.
Because like people near that beach or people somewhere near that beach that saw that explosion, and then the stealth bomb, and then apparently the stealth bomber was there as well. Like a stealth bomber was flying over.
Yeah.
And then what do you think people are gonna think after that? Like they just see a explosion big, and then it's a mushroom cloud right there. People are gonna end up freaking out. They're gonna want answers. They're gonna want questions.
Yeah, they gonna question a lot
And
about it. That's
I
the
understand.
thing.
Like I understand not to cause panic. That's why, like, some people like the government will say certain things, or we'll say a bunch of things stuff like that, or somebody will say something to somebody just not for them not to freak out. That's understandable. But sometimes
Not to freak out.
right,
They gonna freak out.
But sometimes people need the truth.
Yeah.
Because trust me, the truth will set you free.
Not only that, but it could also like prevent a lot of stuff. Like once you get the truth, it's just like, okay, cool. Now I know my next plan.
Oh yeah, but yeah,
especially when it comes to like disasters and stuff like or situations that you end up in. Like about it. Like, oh, all right, cool. Let's figure something out.
Right.
So then once you get that done, you good. But personally, wait, do you know anything else that happened or?
So far what I read, that's pretty much the gist of it, really.
Did anybody get hurt or like?
Nope. I don't believe anybody got hurt for real. Unsure. I didn't really read that much into the article. Okay. That I didn't dig deep. I didn't dig very deep into the article.
Okay.
But that's so far from what I know of. Mm-hmm. But yeah, it's insane how they try to cover it up instead of just telling us the actual truth of what happened.
I'm not even gonna say that. But if it's one thing, when something gets posted, they expect to take it down. Mm-hmm. But it's not gonna happen because when somebody else sees that, then the next person sees it, then the next person sees it, that stuff spreads.
Oh yeah.
So it's not gonna get taken down.
Because on the internet, stuff spreads like wildfire. That's
what I'm saying. It's the internet. Like you can't just sit here and expect somebody to take it down if it's already been spread already.
Listen, because once somebody sees it, they share it to the next person. They share, and then the next person shares that to the next person. Exactly. The next person after that shares it to that person.
Exactly.
Like I'm saying, like everything on the internet, it spreads each and every single time.
That's what I'm saying, and that's because like it's the internet. Like stuff will like spread quickly.
Right.
Like especially so let's say this. So let's say high school fight, inside high school fight.
Oh man.
Well, okay. I'm gonna say this. It's gonna be a quick story. So I think it was up to 7 or 6 fights in one day at my high school. That was like, I don't know how long ago that was, but it was summer school. So those spread like wildfire. It went from it being posted on Snap to it being seen on Instagram to it being on Facebook to it being on the news or something. I think it was, but it was that, and then it's like a lot of more stuff that goes on like the news and stuff about our school or probably something else. Mm-hmm. But I know one thing though. Yeah, like you said, stuff spreads like wildfire. Yeah. You can't stop that. You can never stop that. So it's just like the more you try, you'll fail. Mm-hmm. Quick.
Oh yeah. But I feel that because listen, stuff gets around nowadays. Stuff gets around so fast, crazy. Mm-hmm. Because you could tell, like, say that you tell somebody a secret, and then they don't want nobody else to know. But then that person ends up spreading their mouth, and then they tell somebody else. Then the person that they told that to, they tell to somebody else.
Yeah,
and now everybody know your business.
Yeah, everybody know. Yep, exactly. Everybody know your business. But let's just not go too far, because normally when we talk about stuff like this, we yap too far.
Yeah,
I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. Y'all should know this by now. But also, looks like we're on to our next segment, good buddy.
Oh, yes, that is true.
So we got open-minded opinions.
Yes, sir.
So if y'all don't know what open-minded opinion is, it's basically what our thoughts on about certain situations or how people act, stuff like that. It's nothing bad. It's our personal opinion. Same way y'all give y'all opinion about stuff. Mm-hmm. Just saying.
It's just basically what it is. It's just us speaking from the heart. That's about it. No hard feelings, no shade, no none of that.
Basically,
we're just speaking from the heart.
Wise type of arc.
Right.
But for open-minded opinions, we have a woman getting caught cheating, but calling the cops on the boyfriend.
I'm sorry. What?
So I watched this video on Twitter. This woman was caught cheating, but tried to call the cops on the boyfriend after he caught them. And then proceed to try to make up a lie saying he's doing something or like he has a gun or something. And it was just like, it didn't click in my brain. It was just like, so you were caught, but you want to get the cops involved. What do they have to do with what you're doing? Right. Or what he caught you doing.
Right.
So if it's one thing I don't understand, people, what do y'all get after calling the cops, especially after getting like cheated on or getting caught cheating?
Mm-hmm.
What it seemed like to me whenever I saw that video, it seemed like she didn't want to get into more trouble as she was already.
Mm-hmm.
So she did the stupidest thing she could have ever done, was call the cops. But if I had to see that or even talk to the cops, literally the only thing they really say is, I can't do nothing about that. You were caught cheating, and not only that, you were making a disturbance for people.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just like, what more can we do? And if anything, that'll be your money to deal with,
Right.
because that's just basically calling them for a pointless reason.
Mm-hmm. So basically,
Hey, yo, it's raining right now.
even better.
Even
no,
better.
But no, so
bad.
basically, what I'm hearing is like,
Yep, you hear it? You hear it?
that
Me
thunder.
too. Me too. Yeah, I hear it. It's getting staticky now. Yep. You hear it?
That thunder. But so basically,
It's the phone.
oh yeah, but no, so basically, what I'm hearing is she tried to call the cops on him because they were accused because she got caught cheating and she tried to call the cops.
Yep. What was really funny was about the whole situation, the dude was sitting in a corner. The dude that he caught her with was just sitting in the corner. He was just sitting there
So when it comes to that, it's sad to see stuff like that.
It's heartbreaking, but at the same time, it's also just like you're calling the cops for nothing.
Right, you called the cops on this man. You called the cops on this man because of the fact of the matter.
Anything couldn't be more stupid. It was his house.
That's even worse. But still, you mean to tell me you called the cops on this man because you cheated on him?
Mm-hmm.
Mind you, it's his house, but you cheated on him, and you decided to call the cops on him and then make up a false claim that he has a weapon and is trying to do something to you.
Mm-hmm.
That is the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard in my life.
That's what I heard, and I was just like, bro, when I heard that, I was like, dude, what? That doesn't even make sense to me. And I'm sure y'all sitting here confused and flabbergasted too, just by watching and hearing us talk about this. Like, what do you mean by that? Like, what type of stupid stuff is that?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, trust me, when I watched that video, I was so confused because one, what are the cops gonna do?
Mm-hmm.
He didn't put his hands on you. He didn't even have a gun. He was actually furious with you, yeah, but he didn't have no gun.
Mm-hmm.
Like, he didn't even put his hands on nobody at all. Actually, he was just recording y'all. That's it. Nothing more. He wasn't even nagging it on or nothing.
That it's sad to see stuff like that. That's honestly and genuinely heartbreaking because due to the relationships that happen nowadays from both parties of one cheating on the other or one saying, oh, this and that, causing drama. I like it's sad to see that. You feel me?
It's not only sad, but like it's just like it's betrayal.
Right.
Because if you actually genuinely love that person and then you come home to see that, you are in shambles. You, if anything, you are not gonna like think twice about doing something.
But it's the fact it's the fact of the matter of relationships nowadays tend to hey listen I'm sure y'all have already seen the videos, but in case you haven't, let me tell you, I am a very wise person. I love speaking my truth. I'm gonna just tell you that right now. I love speaking my truth,
but you know we can't really go too far with it. You know what I'm saying?
Oh man, no, trust. Don't get me wrong. Hey, listen, I always say the truth, my best ability.
When it comes to relationships, we can't really say anything about it because one, we don't have a woman here, so we can't really have us say something and they all attack us for it.
Right. So basically, what it is we speak on it. We speak on from either our personal opinions of what we've seen, or what we've dealt with, or what we've gone through, or from what we've seen. Because relationships nowadays, they can be a beautiful thing, but they can also be a tragedy.
Yeah.
Because relationships come and go, but you have to choose who you want to put your energy and your strength and your time and your love towards too.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you just choose somebody random and just put your love and faith and trust in somebody at random and they hurt you, and then you sitting there in the dark in a corner wondering, why did they do this?
Good question.
Right. So that's why I'm saying, look at the signs. This is what I'm talking about. Look at you always in any type of relationship situation.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
See the signs, and we're not even talking about for one party. No, we're talking about for both parties.
Both parties. As soon as you suspect or feel the energy shift, or feel some, or watch. It's not only just the energy shifting. It could just be like either how they're acting or how they act around others.
Oh yeah.
So it's just like once you see that, it's instantly like you gotta talk to them about it because it's just like you can't. If you actually like that person, you would genuinely like to communicate and figure something
And
out
so-
and build yourself
right.
from there.
And so like the thing with that is, it's like
And it's just
that,
like
okay. So what it is basically is you'll be with somebody. You think they're like, oh, okay, I think I want to get to know this person. This and the third. Let's talk. Y'all get in the talking stage. I talk. So now see, I think of a talking stage. I talk. Y'all get to know each other. Y'all communicate on a one-on-one basis. You know, y'all find out what makes you to the mad, sad, happy, this and the third. Y'all
no,
find
not
out.
only that, but you also
that's
see
understandable.
like how they are with not
Right,
only
you see that- you
but
see that
with other
personality.
people.
But at the same time, here's the thing, because most people nowadays jump into relationships like that, and they don't know nothing about the person.
Not
And
only
then-
that,
and then-
but
and
it's
then-
like
and and then when they actually find
Mm-mm.
out how it actually is with that person, they like, what? I never knew they would turn out to be like this.
it's not only just that, but it's like okay. So one thing I start to see, it's just like y'all talk about, oh, y'all want a relationship. Both parties, women and men. Not saying I'm not picking one or the other.
Right.
It's both. It's like y'all want a relationship, but y'all don't want whatever comes with it
Right.
in the relationship.
Right.
And it's just like, okay, if the person's toxic, that's understandable. You can leave. And if that person is like has a couple mental issues, but she's working on it or he's working on it, that's fine. As long as they're working hard to fix it. But
Right.
if they're not, don't stick around.
Right.
But it's just like I can't really say that because it's kind of hard for people because they see. Remember that time I talked about how people stay even after their significant other does the work to them,
yeah.
mentally or physically.
Right.
They only stay because they only see good in them. Now, if there was a child involved, then that could also be a reason why they're staying.
when
also.
it comes to something like that, I realize something. And it took me a cool minute to realize this until I started looking and actually seeing relationships and seeing how things go. That one person, either or gender, either or party, either or whoever, one person out of that entire relationship, maybe, unless it's a good relationship, but still one person, they are either stuck on the person, their ex, basically. Meaning what I'm saying is some people in talking stages or relationships or whatever you want to call it, situationships or whatever.
But that's basically time wasted, though,
right?
because if
But
you-
still think about it. It might not be time wasted because most people believe, like most people who get a long lasting relationship that they actually had love into and try and get into something new, they are possibly 9 times out of 10 still stuck on the way that
they
person
were
made them
with.
feel. Right. That's what I'm saying. Like you can't actually.
That's why I say
say
like it's
no,
hard to leave
right,
somebody
that's what
that
I'm
you
saying.
actually truly had a bond with.
And when you do, you need to take that time and heal. You need to take that time for yourself, heal, understand yourself, and make sure you really in that rightly in the right condition mentally and physically. And also, you need to definitely should open yourself up to new experiences. Because if you believe that the person that you fell in love with and you like that and you like what that person did for you and you like what that person had for you and stuff like that. And then you can't expect that you cannot expect that same thing to come from the next person that you talk to, because not everybody is the same. Not everybody.
Not everyone is the same. There's going to be different people you meet that may act a different way.
Right. Like
so it's just like you can't just say, oh, they're going to act the same as everybody else does.
Like you can't expect
both parties. Remember, both parties.
You can't expect anybody, and I mean anybody with both parties or with both parties or whatever. You can't expect anybody to be the same way as the last person was, because everybody's different. Exactly. Nobody's the same as anybody. People try and be the same as somebody else, but it doesn't work because at the same time they're the same person. But you don't want to be stuck on trying to be the same person that somebody else is, but instead be the person that you are. Discover yourself, find who you are. It takes you a little while to actually discover who you are and what you want to do and how your life is going to turn out for yourself. You should take the steps and take the movements to actually prepare yourself for that. Be your own person is basically what I'm saying. Learn and adapt to yourself and understand yourself and know what you want to
build
do.
your character first before you end up deciding to get into something that you don't be part of.
Activate your character development. You feel?
Yeah, basically. And honestly, now that I think about it, I feel like throughout relationships, like you learn about your character. You learn what you don't like and what you do like,
Right.
and you know what your limit is.
Right.
So it's just like once you do that, you gain more experience.
But definitely
you gain more
never-
understanding.
But definitely don't ever let nobody drag all over you though.
No,
That's
don't
one
let
thing.
anyone.
'Cause listen,
anyone step all over you.
Right. Stand
ever.
proud on what you believe in,
Mhm.
your truths and your morals.
And stay strong.
Stay strong 24/7. Every time.
Always.
Yeah,
every
most
single
definitely.
time.
Oh yeah,
And if you need to, there's always certain exercises you can always do to pump yourself up.
most definitely.
Always. But here's our next segment. We got hot takes.
Hot takes.
Hot takes.
Hot takes. Bro, I swear, every single time you say hot takes, you sound like an ASMR dude, bro.
Bro, you keep playing with me about this ASMR,
I'm
bro.
so serious, bro. You be like, hot takes. I'm like, bro, you good, man? He like, so
Keep
you
on
already,
playing
for
with
our
me, bro.
next segment,
I'm sick of
hot
you
takes.
already.
I'm
I'm
like,
already
bro,
sick of you. Anyway,
I'm just telling you.
I have
what it
a
is, bro.
question. How do you feel about somebody clinging on to you?
Elaborate.
Like they want to always be around you. They always just want to basically just be with you, only you. Just not even worried about other people, not even with friends or nothing, just with you.
That's a good thing, but it's a bad thing. It
Why
can
is
be
it a bad
good.
thing?
It can be good and it can be bad.
Mhm.
I'm gonna start with the bads though.
Mm.
The bad parts is if there is a person that is clingy to you.
Mhm.
Wait, what type of clinginess we talking about? We talking about relationship type clinginess?
Both friendship or relationship.
Okay.
Both.
So when it comes to relationships type clinginess, the bad parts about this is relationships. They don't know how to leave you alone. Now, it's one thing. Don't get me wrong. Most people love the attention, but at the same time, don't be over clingy. If you become over clingy and you devote yourself to their personality and devote yourself to talking to them 24/7 and devote yourself and you can't do nothing by yourself without them, that's a problem.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's not something that you want for yourself, because if you devote your time and your feelings and your emotions to that person because you know you want to be clingy towards them, you're not gonna know how to really do stuff on your own if you rely on them 24/7.
Okay.
Because there's a time and place to be independent. There's a time and place to be non-independent.
Mhm.
But still at the same time, you should always have a place and time for you to be independent, because that's you can rely on your own independence. Always know how to do something for yourself.
Yeah. But trust me, okay. One thing about me is I have nothing against clinginess. Personally, I love it. But at the same time, it's just like at some point, I'm not gonna always hang around you. Like I'm not gonna always just like cling on to you and stuff like that. I'm not gonna do that.
Right.
It's like if it's one thing, if I'm doing something, that's different. But it's like you can't get mad at me for something that I'm not there for, or I'm busy with. So it's just like I get that you're clingy, but it's like sometimes you need to push off, because not only that, you have friends too. It's not only just me you hang around. You have other people too. So it's just like I'm not gonna stick by you 24/7.
Right.
Relationship wise, that's a different story. Now I'll stick by you, trust me, and I'll tell you when I want my peace, I want my patience, like I want my peace, I want to just chill or whatever. Respect it. It's not gonna be you getting mad about it or upset about it. It's just like, okay, I understand. I'll give you your peace. Just let me know when you're done. Or you could be chilling with friends. You can you can always bring them around them. Bring her around them always, or bring him or her. Remember, both sides. Okay.
Why you make that?
Well, I had to do that.
Why you make that face?
Because look, I'm not trying to get attacked.
No,
for
I
nothing,
feel you. I feel you. But it's the face that you made that had me dying. Bro said both sides.
So it's just like, yeah, I have nothing against clinginess, but it's just like there's going to be a limit. It depends on what person you're messing with,
right?
Because some people don't actually like clinginess. They don't like it at all.
Yeah.
They would prefer you to get off of them and stuff like that, and it's just like, ooh, that's gonna be a mess.
But at the same time, it's one thing to actually be. It's a good thing. It's some good things to be clingy, because when you find a clingy person, it's one thing because
they're all about you,
right? Now it's not only just all about you. Once you find that person that's clingy to the point of where they just want to let me not say to the point of where, but you find that person that's clingy and they don't want nobody but you. Yeah. That's a good that can be a result of a good relationship, and that can be a result of a good thing, because don't get me wrong, being clingy, that's okay.
But just
don't be overly clingy. Just don't be overly clingy.
Even that too, I have nothing against that, but it's just like I'll tell you when you're doing too much.
Right.
And that's one thing people lack of doing. It's like whenever
yeah.
somebody does something, you don't ever speak on it.
Mhm.
Y'all let it slide, y'all let it pass, and think, oh, it's just nothing. So they'll get it together. No, they won't. It's
Right.
because you didn't say anything to them.
So the way it is if you don't say nothing about how you truly feel, that person will continue doing the exact same thing, and it's gonna make you feel worse and worse and worse. If
Yeah,
you don't say
it'll
anything.
make
If
you
you
feel
don't- if you-
guilty,
right,
like you just letting it keep
right.
happening.
If you don't speak up about your
Happening.
feel, if you don't speak up about your feeling, I heard that. If you don't speak
Alright,
up about your feelings, and if you don't express yourself and actually tell that person how you feel, they're going to continue to keep walking all over you and doing not walking over you, but technically yeah, that is technically what it is. But still, they will continue to keep doing that to you because one, you're not saying nothing, and two, they could be doing it and not really realizing that they're really doing it until you say something because it's a problem with you, and it's like, oh,
Not only
and
that, but it's like
listen.
people that
If you
ask
come to them and ask them about it, and you come to them, you ask them about it, like, hey, this and that, third, have a conversation about it. But,
Yeah,
oh,
have a little
okay.
conversation.
And then 9 times out of 10 they won't do it again. But at the same time, speak up for yourself.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, you can always set boundaries. You
Like-
can
like-
always do that.
Right, like what that saying said, closed mouths don't get fed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not only that, but it's like they'll ask you if they're doing too much. You just say it out of being nice and say, "Oh no, you're fine." No, just have a sit down conversation. It ain't even gotta be you like, "Oh, get off of me." Da, 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 da.
Right.
You can just say like, "Hey, like I'm not really liking the clinginess. Like I just want a little bit. Like I need you to push off a little bit, just a little bit. Like I'm not saying like don't go too far, but it's just like you're here, you know,
Right.
not too much."
And then the thing it's like that's understandable too, but at the same time, it's like when it comes to that, it's good. It's one thing to be nice.
Mhm.
It's nothing to be truthful.
Yeah.
You like some people need to actually learn the combination of both. They need to learn how to be nice and truthful at the exact same time.
But the thing about that is that won't really apply to everybody because they don't care.
Some people that's true. Some people don't. Some people don't care.
They
But
don't.
at the same time, it's like you should always tell the truth to anybody that you want to be with or in a friendship with or whatever. You should always tell the truth.
Always tell the
because
truth because
if you lie, you'll dig yourself in a hole deeper than you want to be in.
yeah, if anything, you just more of upsetting yourself than you are upsetting them.
Oh yeah. Like don't ever let nobody, don't ever dig yourself into a hole that you don't want to be in by lying. Always
Exactly.
tell the truth. Be faithful.
Exactly.
Like just tell the truth and be faithful. It's that simple.
Very faithful. Because
Like and if that hurts that person's feelings, they should. I mean, I'm not telling you what they should do, but I'm saying I recommend that they should take that into account and actually respect that you told them the truth instead of lying to them. You
Yep.
feel me?
yeah, but enough for that relationship yip yapping.
This guy,
We got our last segment, you guys.
Universal Gaming.
Universal Gaming.
Yeah, I sound like I was in ASMR.
Yeah, that's how. Now you can get off me now.
Universal
You
Gaming.
can move. Okay, so we got what was it called? Dark Sun Wukong something?
Yes, sir.
Honestly, I have no clue what that game is about, but you can I feel like you know it. since you've seen it.
Okay. I have seen gameplays of the game. The game is
Gameplays?
yes, I've seen gameplays. You know what I meant. Don't call it boys. Anyway, but I have seen gameplays of the game. The game is the game is actually pretty fire. I would play it myself personally. It's Sun Wukong, and honestly, I do like Sun Wukong games. I do like.
Is
Sun
it
Wukong.
like a free roam game?
So
Like
it's based like a free load. It's basically like that. But at the same time, when it comes to Dark Sun, like Sun Wukong, in that game, you can change forms basically.
What?
Yeah, you know how the stories say Sun Wukong can like change forms and stuff like that.
They
that's
based it off. Okay,
Right, that's in
Okay.
the game too. Like
Okay.
so, from what I saw the trailer and I saw some previews. Yeah, you can change forms, and I believe they still are adding forms into the game as well. But yeah, you can like bundle up, change forms, and fight basically. And it's kind of like it's basically like a free roam game. So you know how they did God of War. It's basically like that.
Okay. I got you.
Ah, yeah. So
something like that, and
Oh, yeah.
also like kind of like Yakuza because you said changing
Yeah.
forms, right?
Yeah.
So it's like that too. Okay. I like that. I
Oh
like
yeah,
that.
but the game so far
looking
from what
to
I
that.
know of, the game is actually pretty cool. I would definitely play it. I would definitely recommend it to people who actually do play games and stuff like that, and actually play PlayStation, Xbox, PC. Oh yeah, I definitely do recommend that game. The game's fire.
But now that here's a game that I actually know about, Prince of Persia.
Yes, sir.
I played
Man,
the
listen.
the what's it called? The one with the time thing. I played that game. I played
What was
that
it?
Prince of Persia.
I forgot what it was, but yeah, Prince of Persia that's a good game.
It's a very good game.
Like playing Prince of Persia on the Xbox 360. Oh yeah, man. Listen,
oof,
good
I remember them
memories,
days.
good times, man, good times.
But we're talking about the new Prince of Persia. I've seen it. It's not bad. It's just a game that I kind of wouldn't really play because it's just like it's basically so you have the whole area, right? But it's just that one character moving. They're like you don't have to like turn the controller or nothing. It's just going back and forth or just jumping around, kind of like those games. Which I'm not really into those. I'm more of in like the third person, like either fighting or in the first person shooting games, stuff like that. But it's just like I'm sure everybody else would enjoy this game, Prince of Persia, because this game has been around for quite some time. So it's like for those who actually play it or who actually love the series Prince of Persia, this is the game for y'all.
Oh yeah, Prince of Persia is a very good game, very viral, very known, and it's been around for a cool little long time. It's been on for a little while,
very long time. I'm surprised they even continue to even make Prince of Persia.
Oh yeah, but honestly, like in my personal opinion, from the trailer, so like from the game previews that I've seen of it, I would play the old Prince of Persia instead because honestly, like. The third person fighting, the boss fights, the parkour.
The boss fights were nice.
Oh yeah, the parkour, and yeah, I would definitely, most definitely play it for real. Oh, that sounds like a pretty fire game.
It is. But y'all made it to like the end of it.
Yeah.
I don't know who's all still here, but whoever's still here, I love you. Yeah, you. You in the back. And you in the back too. Yeah, you too.
And even for y'all who did leave and who comes back to watch the video later, we love y'all too. It's all love to all of y'all. I saw we got to 59 subscribers.
Hold on, my brother. Didn't you say something about subscribers?
Yes, sir. We got to 59 subscribers. Let's try and make it 50, guys.
You said what?
Yep, 59 subscribers. Let's
you
try and make it 50.
Hold on.
Let's try and make it 50.
You said 59 subscribers.
Okay, I meant 49.
Use your brain.
I meant 49, man. All right, push off, dog. This rain is getting me right now.
Okay, let's make it to 50.
Let's.
How did you mess that up so bad, bro? Okay.
All right, let's try and make it to 50.
At least 50. At
yes.
least, hey, if y'all need to get to 60.
Hey. We love meeting new people. We love having y'all come and join our lives, watch our videos, like subscribe, share, stuff like that. Comment, most definitely. We would like if y'all have any questions in the comments, we would definitely reply to your comments. We see your comments. We appreciate y'all love and support that y'all have for us and seeing us out here. We most definitely. It's all love to y'all out there.
All love. But see y'all next week.
Most definitely. I'll be smooth with it. We gone.
Peace.